Hello everyone, welcome back to Placement Buddies. Let me welcome you all to another episode of Let's Hear from the Experience. And today, in order to share her interview experience with ZS, we have Pujayita with us. Hello Pujayita, welcome to Placement Buddies.
Hi Saleh, thank you for having me here.
Pujayita, हमारे ऑडियंस को अपने बारे में कुछ बताओ.
So, hi everyone, this is Pujayita Bhattacharya. I am born and brought up at Agartala, and I have done my BTech degree on Electronics and Communication Engineering from NIT Agartala. And recently I am placed at ZS Associate, and I am recently at Pune.
Okay. Guys, I must mention Pujayita was a very good viewer of our Placement Buddies channel. And the previous video of ZS interview experience, which we had with Tiash, I'll put that on the I button and the description as well. उससे पुजोइता को काफी हेल्प मिला है and
Really, the first video I have seen, right, after getting selected for, when ZS came to our company, the
Okay.
first video I saw for ZS was the video from Placement Buddy that was for Tia's Didi.
Okay, thank you so much, Pujayita, for watching Placement Buddies. Okay, so Pujayita, when did ZS came to your campus and what was the eligibility criteria?
Guys, before we move ahead, you might not know that many of you, about 93% of you, do not subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, do press the bell icon. I request you all. Now let's continue.
ZS came at the first week of August. It was, I think, 6th August, the aptitude test happened.
Okay.
And eligibility was 70% all over, like 10th, 12th, and CGPA 7 CGPA, and there must not be any active backlog also. Yeah.
Okay, and what were the roles that were offered to the selected candidates?
Role were business operation associate and data analyst associate.
Okay, in which role did you get selected?
I was selected in BOA, the business operation associate.
Okay, can you just brief about that particular role to our audience in short?
So BOA mainly is works on operations of a project, like operationalizing the project, and it is between the company and the client, or maximum client deliverable things are done by us.
Okay.
And yeah, all the client demands kind of, and yeah, even if it's a consultancy company, we work on SQLs and a little bit of Python also.
Okay. So, talking about ZS recruitment drive, in the online test, what was the online test platform and how was the online test designed basically?
Platform I exactly don't remember, but it was mainly based on mathematics, logics, and English. So mathematics was very basic. It was like a 7th or 8th standard mathematics, and logic is logic was not also that hard, medium and easy, and English though like all other companies
Okay.
asked for.
And what were your sources of preparation for tackling those questions, be it mathematics, be it logical reasoning or English?
For mathematics, I really didn't prepare separately because at that moment I was teaching a girl
Okay.
who was at 7th standard, so that helped me in mathematics actually. And for reasoning, logic, and English, gigs for gigs is everyone that mentions. Yeah, and like online, anything I have directly searched, like aptitude for engineering interviews kind of this.
So, guys, as you can see, our guest is not only a business operations specialist, she's a good teacher as well. So, are you open for tuitions now as well, or you have
No,
completed?
totally packed.
All right, all right. So, ऑनलाइन टेस्ट में कुछ कोडिंग क्वेश्चंस या फिर कंप्यूटर साइंस फंडामेंटल्स नहीं थे?
No.
Okay. So, once the online test was over, there was interviews. Interviews में कितने राउंड हुए थे?
The day we had the activity, right? After 1 hour, we had to submit a video. They asked for a particular question. What I was asked was what we had learned during this pandemic. So this was a 90-second video that we had to submit to them within, I think, 2 hours time.
Okay. Video assessment round.
Yeah.
Okay. So, random topics were given to all the students, or it was the same topic to everyone?
I'm not exactly sure. I think same topic was given.
Okay.
I said I'm not exactly sure.
And like, what was your approach while shooting that video? What were you looking forward to deliver in those short period of time?
The main thing as it was a very short period of time, I tried to be very specific about the topics. What should I mention? And I tried to be like not only very uh, elaborate, but try to cover a lot of points.
Okay.
Like,
मतलब ज्यादा डिटेल ओरिएंटेड भी नहीं होना है बट
हाँ,
ट्राई टू जस्ट कंजेस्ट इट शॉर्टली विथ एवरी
yeah,
कंटेंट कवर्ड.
like I try to show the ways I can think about it.
awesome. So after that इंटरव्यू राउंड हुआ.
Yeah, yeah.
ओके. इंटरव्यू राउंड में लाइक कितने राउंड ऑफ इंटरव्यूज हुए?
2 round. पहला तो it was a technical round and second one it was HR round.
ओके. टेक्निकल राउंड में किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए थे?
Uh, the ZS special question, that is guesstimates.
Yeah.
So guesstimates, I was asked 2 guesstimates and I think 2 case studies. Yeah.
ओके. सो जो केस स्टडीज लोग जनरली प्रिपेयर करते हैं जीएस के लिए, वो गिग्स फॉर गिग्स या दूसरे अदर प्लेटफॉर्म से करते हैं.
Yes.
एस्टिमेट्स के लिए भी मोर और लेस प्रिपरेशन प्लेटफॉर्म सेम रहते हैं. तुमने किसी और स्पेसिफिक प्लेटफॉर्म से प्रिपेयर किया था या फिर गिग्स फॉर गिग्स से ही किया था?
For guesstimates, I preferred YouTube. YouTube has a huge amount of like videos that people share about their experience in that, the type of questions they share. And I'd like to highlight some points about guesstimates. Like it doesn't have any specific answer to
Yeah.
that question that they ask.
Yeah.
Because even they don't know the answer to such weird questions. I
That is why the name itself is guesstimates. You have to guess actually.
guess and estimate.
Yeah.
So what I kept in my mind was like I have to show the directions again, the way I can think of a question and its approach. I just some points that I remembered was area of India, because they ask a lot of question about India's population or area. So area of India, population of India, and the city you belong to.
Okay.
That is, for me, it was Agartala or Tripura also. State also they sometimes ask. So yes, I remember I was asked the number of windows open right at this moment. Open.
Okay. In your city, in your Agartala, right?
Yeah, in Agartala. So as I had a idea about the area, and no, I think I started with the population. Yeah.
Okay.
So this much is the population, and this percentage of the population has the capacity of building a 3-story building. Okay, so this person have only 1-story building, and this person have a normal matlab house.
Okay, huh.
So after calculating that, I asked him, ki, "Sir, do you want to know only about the house, like building window, or car window or vehicle window also includes?" Then
Very
he
good.
mentioned ki, any window you have to calculate. So then I calculated the number of cars also, and I deducted a percentage saying that this might be a jam window that doesn't open.
And what about laptop windows? That is also another consideration.
Acha, that can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. You added a new dimension to it.
Correct. So how was how was how was the interviewer responding to your answer then?
He was like, "Okay, so you took this percentage. Why did you took it? Why do you consider only this percent of people are having this one? And do you think only this number of windows will be in a story, or it can vary?" So I told them, "Sir, I took just an average of it."
Correct.
So yeah.
Basically,
And
see,
yeah.
they want to know how how are you approaching towards that solution?
Yes.
And it is
Yes,
very
the
important to
approach.
ask question. It is very
Yes,
important to ask
very,
question to your
very much.
interviewer because see, as you have mentioned, see, you have considered 3-story building, 2-story building, normal houses, and then car
Yeah.
windows, car like this. So this suggests and this gives an impression to the interviewer that you are paying attention to the details. So this is
Yes.
what they are
Yes,
actually
yes.
going to they are actually going to grab from you. They are
Yes.
not, they are never looking for the number, or they are never looking for
No.
the answer.
Even they
Yeah,
don't know now what
exactly.
number of windows are
They
open.
just want how you are approaching and how you are interacting with them
Yes.
in that point of time.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So like, was that the only guesstimate which was given to you, or there were others?
Uh, I think there was another one. I think the number of sweets distributed during the puja thing. I think that was
Okay.
also there. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I heard about other questions also. Those were like, how many shoelaces are sold every year?
Okay.
Kind of that also. I was not asked that. So, but
Mhm.
yeah, that was also asked to some people.
Okay, so moral is the parameters which you should know from previously is in for such kind of questions is like population of India, population of your state or city where you belong.
Yes,
This type of questions, area of approximate area of your state or city, if you know, then
yes,
then you can keep on dividing, keep on multiplying things, and then you can frame a story right there
yeah.
itself.
Even if like the population is 5.4 lakh, for example, soch
Hmm.
lo, you don't have to mention 5.4, you can mention 5
Five,
because that
correct.
will be easier for you to calculate.
Calculate, yeah, round figure.
Yes.
Okay. So what about the case studies then?
Case study, I would like to mention one thing is we have to pay very minute, like we have to pay attention to very minute details also. There will be very small lines written in the corner that you may avoid, but
Correct,
that can affect your calculation.
correct, correct. Each and every
In
line is
case of,
important.
yeah, in case of case studies, what I felt was they have a particular number they expect.
Okay. Hmm. Right. So what type of questions were there in case study?
uh, like there will be the like kind of sales graph for a company. For
Hmm.
example, you are going to launch a company and two companies are also already existing in the market.
Hmm.
So they give the profit level of this year for both of the companies, and they tell you that what percentage of like what effect will come on your company if you launch any product
Hmm.
when the market is having already two growing companies.
Okay. So
Kind of.
how I am interpreting it is like it is half data interpretation and half decision making.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. Understood. And any other type of question what you can recall from yours experience or any of your friends?
Uh, I heard some people were asked SQL, but I was not asked
Okay. Understood. Okay. So this is how the technical interview went.
technically.
And
Yes.
then in HR interview, what happened?
In HR, I was again asked another guesstimate. That was how many street lights were there?
Okay.
Are there in Agartala or Pune? I think Pune. She asked.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah.
And
So
you
at that
might have,
moment, I was not having any idea about the area of Pune.
yeah.
So I told that it might be close to like I totally calculated a very small amount of area because I was not sure, right?
Mhm.
So I thought of like yes, Agartala is this much and Pune might be this much larger than
Okay.
Agartala.
So you
So it
multiplied
can
the area
be
of Agartala with
yes,
some constant.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, fine. No issue.
And some situation based question like for example did tell me a situation where you tried an approach like different from others but your outcome was better than others, kind of this.
Okay.
So another one was you are into a no, she mentioned like you are into a situation where you don't know about anything, like
Mm.
you in a group task, but you have to deliver it the next day or in few days. So how
Okay.
will you approach?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
So
what were
for
your
yeah,
what were your approach to like for answering those two questions?
for example, I told that in a project, I was not having an idea about the particular one chapter I think I mentioned.
Hmm.
So what I tried to do is first know the basic so that I can like I didn't jump to the upper level of the knowledge directly because that will be very like that will be there will be
Yeah, yeah.
very the chance of mistakes will increase if I
Correct.
don't know the basic, right?
Correct. Correct. Hmm.
So I exactly don't remember how I answered,
No problem.
but yeah, and yeah. I would suggest that don't try to answer every question of
Hmm.
these kind of questions. For example, I remember in one of the situation I answered that yes, ma'am, I haven't faced this kind of situation before, but if I face, I will do this and this to overcome this. So I
Okay.
think that will look a bit realistic other than answering all of
Understood.
them.
Yeah, your approach of answering to HR questions is very good. And you must be aware we are having a playlist called HR interview preparation series in Placement
Yeah,
Buddies
yeah, yeah.
also. Anytime if you
Yes.
feel like to contribute or shoot a video for our viewers, you are most
Okay.
welcome.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
sure.
Okay. So after that, results were declared. Was it like internship offer plus FTE or full time only?
Yes. No, no. Internship plus FT.
Okay. In internship, there were basic training given to you people, or it was like tasks assigned and you were made to do that?
For me, I joined at 17th Jan
Hmm.
and I got my project at 27th Jan.
Okay.
So I started the project, but yeah, training went side by side actually.
Hmm. Learning and managing things parallelly.
Yes.
Hmm. So how about your like project? किस type के activities थे उस project में?
I am still continuing the same project from
Okay.
January till now.
Okay. Nice.
So, yeah. So mainly issues like we have SQLs as I have said.
Hmm.
So we use SQL and client deliverables also जो कि मतलब clients मांगते हैं हमसे
Hmm.
कि ये कैसे हो रहा है ये क्यों नहीं हुआ. So yeah, I'm
Corporate
in
में तो
operations team. हाँ.
understood. Corporate
कि
में तो
क्यों नहीं
client
हुआ
भगवान है
क्यों
यार.
नहीं हुआ भगवान.
Very good. So, like right from January, you guys were deputed to Pune, right?
Yes. No, like I came to Pune and in July, June, yes,
जून.
June.
ओके. अच्छा हुआ तुम लोग आ गए यार, फिर नहीं तो वापस कोविड स्टार्ट हो गया.
हाँ.
Very good. Okay, Pujayita. So before wrapping it up, any further tips which you want to give to our juniors who are watching this video right now?
Yes, be confident while appearing for a interview. Know the company, like what they do, what are their plans. Because knowing if you don't know about the company, right, the your image becomes like कि यार ये किसको नहीं पता ना कंपनी के बारे में क्या ये आ गया इंटरव्यू देने. It becomes like that. And for companies like VS, as it is based on a like it is a consultancy company,
Hmm.
they try to see your potential because they are going to train you the way they want you to work.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, they have nothing to do with the electronics and gadgets and all.
Yes. Academics से कुछ लेना देना है ही नहीं corporate वालों को.
नहीं.
Okay.
So yeah.
So thank you so much, Pujayita, for joining and sharing your
Thank
interview
you.
experience.
I was thinking today morning, like a year before I was watching placement buddy to get placed and today I'm sharing my experience.
This is what most of the 2022 batch guests have told. So yeah, placement buddies is privileged to guide you and host
Yeah.
you the next year.
And we also thank placement buddy because it
It's our
helped us
pleasure.
a lot.
It's our pleasure. I remember when I was shooting the video with Yash, I was telling her that okay, this is going to help a lot of people and this is going to get a lot of
Yes,
views.
yes.
So you just put in all your efforts, and I'm sure this is
Yeah.
the same thing is going to happen with your video as well.
It will be my pleasure if this video helps someone.
Always, always. And guys, I must mention Pujayita is a very good dancer. Do check out her YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Link will be in the
Thank you.
description.
Oh wow.
Okay. Okay, Pujayita. Thanks a lot for joining.
Thank you. Thank you.